Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bayou Time Sports. Vandebilt Catholic and Terrebonne High School were two schools that had terrific football years last year. They hope to do the same this upcoming year. I had the pleasure of sitting down with Coach Brian Wallace and with Coach Tyler Lewis. Let's listen in to what they say about this year's schedules.
I am happy to be joined by Brian Wallace, head coach at Vandebilt Catholic. Terrific year last year, 9-3. Congratulations on that if I've never got to do that. I appreciate that. As y'all moved on to the quarterfinals, kind of strange questions to start this off. Are you happy with the infrastructure that you're sort of putting in place and maybe have in place to some extent?
Yes, very pleased with obviously being the first, really the second year in the high school ranks. It took me a little bit to get adjusted, but I feel year two we're a lot more organized, have a solid foundation in place. The administration works tremendously with me and allows me to be able to run the program the way that we see fit. So I feel very confident in what we have going.
So let's talk football.
Yeah.
No Jalen Coleman.
No.
No Chestnut.
Don't remind me. Don't have to remind me.
All of that being said, how has the summer been? How has the spring been?
So it's been really good because we've got to be able to, we've had the opportunity to develop because of those key losses. We graduated 19 seniors, and all 19 really played a pivotal role for us in the program last year. So that was our main goal, is going into spring, going into summer, is identifying guys, building chemistry, building new leaders. And we, as a staff, we put a lot of emphasis on that. And I think that we've seen it, the fruits of our labor really coming to work this week. But we still have, we've got a long way to go. You know, I tell them we're still just really in the fall camp mode right now with our scrimmage next week coming up. But I like the progress we've made. And we've got some guys emerging that I think that, you know, that we'll be able to still be hopefully, you know, on par with where we were last year.
You know, it's a situation where Chestnut sort of gets dinged up at the end of the year. So you see another guy who's a possibility there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that quarterback position solidified, so to speak?
Well, I'm going to say, I tell the team none of the positions are solidified right now because every day it's evaluation process. You know, we have a couple guys competing at the quarterback spot. Obviously, Ethan Henney played significant time fourth at the end of the year last year at quarterback and at tight end. We got another young guy, Cullen Verdan, who's competing every day. But we tell them, you know, every day is an interview process, and you know, they're going to have to put it on tape. So we had an inter-squad scrimmage last Saturday. We got another one tomorrow that we evaluate just like a game, and then we'll be doing that all the way to September 5th.
So I hate to be sort of negative on the last question. What are you not necessarily not happy with, but you're thinking this has to get better for us?
I think right now just our ability to handle adversity, which is not, it's just unknown right now. Obviously, we try to do our best to put the team, whether it's offense or defense or special teams, in some adverse situations to see how we'll respond. But you never will really know until it counts.
It is my pleasure to be joined by Tyler Lewis, head football coach and athletic director right now over at Terrebonne High School. Does that get in the way a little bit? I know it's been just a few days now and the word is sort of getting out there. Have you found it to interfere with football? It's been, you know.
It's intertwining, but I have a great staff. Everybody have duties, so I'm able, if I have to pull back to take care of a situation, my guys step up, my coordinators do a great job of stepping up. So it's working.
Good. How would you describe the spring and the summer? Are you happy with the team?
I'm excited by this team, man. Spring went well. Even though we get 10 days, you still got to beat the heat. All season went great. But just right now, the guys are competing against each other. They help picking up each other. You know, I'm pleased, man. Everybody across the board, including the freshman class.
8-2 last year. I would consider it tough, and I'll let you expand or say, no, you know, we were okay after it. Does the Chalmette in the first round stick with you a little bit? Is it a motivating factor?
It is. It definitely is. You know, Chalmette was a talented team. You know, they caught the 23 draw. but they competed. They had factors. They had the band that helped in that game. The 6 man, and we made some mistakes because of that. But we're motivated that we have to do better in the postseason, and we have to make sure we get over that hump. And our kids know what it is, and that's what they want. They want to get to New Orleans. They want the first state title in the history of the school. So I'm more than confident that's going to happen.
Listen, 3-year start at quarterback, Celestine is back. But it's not just that. It's like even when you look at kids who have either already committed or signed, it's all over the field. It's not conducive to just like the defensive line, offensive line. Do you feel pretty good about the whole of the team?
No doubt. We have a great nucleus, man. We have, kids that's going to help us across the board. We got kids that's sophomores and maybe sophomore juniors and stepping up to the plate right now. I just think that we're balanced right now. We need to stay healthy, stay disciplined, and carry that into the postseason. And it's going to take us a long way to the postseason.
Coach Brian Wallace, Coach Tyler Lewis, two terrific coaches. It all starts this weekend with Jamboree action. We wish those teams the best of luck. Got to take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
This segment was brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.